Hopefully the beer that I drink today is so good I'll want to have some more. Hello and welcome to another video on JD's Booze Reviews. Today we are trying the Marshmallow Flavoured Stout by Foundry, or technically Aldi, a 4.5% stout. This is a beer that's been in Aldi's for a little while now. I've been meaning to try it on the channel, but never got round to it. So as you can imagine with Aldi, it's kind of at a decent price range, sort of 170, 180 pound, a can. It is down as a marshmallow flavoured stout, but on the back it gives reference to sort of s'mores. So, not really something we have that often in the UK or at all, but basically marshmallows and chocolate and biscuit. In America it's graham crackers, whatever you want to say it. But, so hopefully this is going to be a little bit more than just a sweet, chocolatey stout. It's going to have a bit biscuit character and those kind of things to invoke that sort of thing. So let's get it poured into a glass and let's see how it smells and tastes. Alright, so it's a stout, not much more that you can say about that. Very dark, very lightly browned head. Holding it fairly nicely, it seems. I mean, he just poured it, but obviously it's not gone down massively in the short time that we've been looking at it. So yeah, seems to be, well structured at least. On the aroma, I'm getting quite a nice dark roasty character with a sweetness. There's definitely a sort of milk stout-esque sweetness to this, a little bit sweeter, not just full out darkness, which, as it being a marshmallow stout would fare quite well. It must be said that this beer by Foundry is in collaboration or sort of partnership with Seven Brothers, who are a quite well established brewery. You've done quite a few things with Aldi in the past of late, so yeah, definitely something that and they're not a terrible brewery. They do put out some good beers. I've had plenty of them in the past, including like a honeycomb stout. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that because I said it was Foundry, but Foundry is just sort of this umbrella brand for sort of Aldi beers, and then they tend to say underneath that they're brewed by X brewery or Y brewery, Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and give it a taste. So, the stout side of things, it's quite a dark, roasty stout, which, definitely ticks my boxes. But there is this sweetness there. Not sure I'd necessarily say a marshmallow sweetness, but there's definitely a sugary sweetness, which is basically what marshmallow is. It's just very sweet. Very nice on the roastiness. With that sweetness, it is sort of giving burnt vibes to me, which I think works really well for sort of like a dark melted marshmallow and roasted toasted marshmallow sort of feeling. Now I've not had a sip for a while, I do get the sweetness sort of on the tongue a bit more, and I kind of agree that it's not like a sugary sweetness. It is a mallow-like sweetness, a marshmallow type of sweetness. It's a bit vanilla-y, I think is the kind of key thing here. I am getting sort of a vanilla sweetness, which is going to sort of inspire these sort of marshmallow type flavours, I think. The beer itself is maybe a little, I'd like a bit more body to that. It is quite thin, but not terribly so. I think when you talking about these sort of very rich flavours, you expect a bit more of a richer taste and palate, which is probably why I wanting something a bit more body on that. Because thinking about it, I've had beers with this sort of body plenty of times, and you know they're perfectly fine. But when you're talking, let's say, I think it's just the subject matter of the beer being quite dark and sticky and rich. You kind of expect, oh, it's going to be like drinking blended up marshmallow, you know, that kind of stuff. But a very decent beer. Not earth-shattering. Like, it's not something I'm going, yes, I need to have a crate of this. But I would definitely, when swinging through doing my weekly shop, pick up a can every now and then. And for the price of like $1.90, $1.80, $1.90, something along the lines, it's definitely not much more than that if it is. It's perfectly fine. There are much worse beers that you can get in sort of these budget supermarkets that taste a lot worse than this. So that is, I think, the key point of it. We're not talking really a premium product here, but it does taste not on a budget. It does feel very enjoyable, very, not the beer bones, not basic. It's that, that addition of the sort of marshmallow and the flavours. It does feel a bit more on the premium side. I think the thing that lets it down from that further is the body of it. If that was a thicker body and this flavour, I think it would tick all the right spots. But yeah, for this, the price and the flavour and what I'm drinking in this glass, it is, not half bad. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, see my next video when it comes out on the channel. Got a very exciting video coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But until the next one, cheers.